One. My name is Brott, and I'm honored to represent the class of 2018 here today. Before I begin, I'd like to thank the Nevada Union Administration and teachers, all of my family and friends in attendance, and of course, fellow graduates for facilitating my education and encouraging me all of these years. I'm humbled to have the opportunity to speak to all of you on this momentous occasion. I've thought a lot about what to say today. There are several options. I could reminisce about the past 4 years. I could extol the greatness of growing up in Nevada County, or I could discuss any number of common themes. However, I've decided instead to talk about why I believe I'm standing before you today. For one, I attribute much of my academic success to my internal drive and motivation. I'm never content with boredom or doing nothing for extended periods of time. I feel most at home when I'm working. And for a while, I thought this internal drive was just an intrinsic trait that I was born with. And after all, motivation is generally considered nature, not nurture. But upon further reflection, I think that this drive actually stems from something more fundamental: my deep love of learning. As a child, like all of you, I was always naturally curious and fascinated about everything around me. There was nothing that I didn't want to touch, experience, or, to my parents' dismay, put in my mouth. And it started with my preschool obsession with trucks and trains, which soon gave way to Legos as I began kindergarten. And then later in elementary school, my curiosity shifted once again to chemistry and physics before finally settling on computer science. And although the target of my learning and my curiosity has changed and become more focused as I've grown up, it's never decreased or diminished. Yet for many people, this natural curiosity seems to fade or become dormant. Maybe it gets tainted by an association with school, or maybe it's just replaced by other, seemingly more important activities. In any case, I strongly encourage you to rediscover your curiosity for something that excites you. Become an active learner that works outside of the classroom, and I think you'll all be surprised by how satisfying and rewarding it feels. Secondly, another crucial factor in my success has been my desire to achieve excellence. As students, we're all too well acquainted with the conventional scholastic measure of excellence, grades. But when I refer to excellence in this context, I don't mean it just in the sense of getting A's. It applies to all different aspects of life, and it's judged on a personal basis. Excellence is not about trying to get a higher score than your classmates, but rather making your best effort and continually trying to improve. That being said, many young people feel the desire to change the world or solve some pressing global issue. And while I don't want to temper this idealism, not everyone will be the next ambassador to the United Nations or our United States Senator. Not everyone will cure cancer or solve climate change. But we can all still contribute to society and be fulfilled through our pursuit of excellence in our lives. By striving to be the best possible versions of ourselves, we'll collectively create the best possible version of our society. Unfortunately, as of late, our generation has been the target of dismissal and criticism from the general public. To them, it may appear like we're apathetic, social media obsessed slackers, eager to dismantle the society they've carefully constructed. However, I think we all today know the truth of the matter. Today's youth are capable of everything our parents and grandparents were. However, now they're more distractions than ever before, tempting us away from achieving success and realizing our full potential. And while I don't propose cutting Snapchat and Instagram out of your lives completely, it's imperative to find a balance between your smartphone and the rest of your life. As enjoyable as it is to endlessly scroll through posts and stories, it won't bring meaning and purpose to your life. Instead, by staying curious, always learning, and by pursuing personal excellence, I sincerely hope that all of you will lead gratifying and successful lives. Congratulations on graduating from high school. This is the first step.